There is some news, though, T.
Some news.
Gracen, Halton, Kip Lewis coming back.
They are.
What do you think?
I'm excited. I think Gracen had like, I say that especially. Kip had a great year too. But maybe we knew this would be like a good year for Kip, or like Gracen, I kind of felt like maybe it was like sneaky. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word, but he ended up having a very good season for us. So I'm excited to have him back and to see how he grows with OU. And also just to see how he grows, because, you know, they always get so much bigger over the summers and stuff like that, just to see how much bigger of a human. He was my group leader, or one of my group leaders at the women's camp, and it's big human.
That's no lie, yeah.
So I'm excited to have him back, especially, you know, I think we all remember the safety he had against Houston that saved our derrieres.
Yeah, he did.
So that was huge. So hopefully we get a few more of those in the future.
Yeah, the ability to stack talent, the depth he adds with David Stone, Dominic Williams, and Jane Jackson, they're going to be, ridiculous on the defensive line as a whole, through defensive end all the way to D tackle. And I think they're going to try to get one more guy out of the portal at that position, just to add a little more depth. I think we had heard they only have 6 scholarship guys at D tackle, or something around that number. And I think they want to be around, or maybe they have 4 and they want to be around 6 to 8 is where they would like to be, I believe. So they're going to probably try to get another guy out of the portal if they can, and there'll be some talent there. We're seeing some people enter the portal now. I think from some of the playoff teams, we're seeing guys also declare for the draft. So the changes are going to be coming, and I think Oklahoma's going to try to pick up one or two pieces as the portal kind of fills up.
It's kind of funny you mentioned guys from the playoff, because I saw today 3 or 4 people committed to Arizona State. And I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah.
It's like, where are they coming in so late? Wow, I don't like how I said that. How are they coming in so late? I was going to say, how are they coming in so late and where are they coming from? But it got blended into one horrible sentence. But then I remembered that they were in the playoffs, so they get a little bit extra time. But I was kind of funny because it seemed like 3 posts in a row said Arizona State, and I was like, wow, they're really doing well. I can't believe they're getting all these players right now. Not that I know who they got, but it's just funny seeing over and over again. But I was happy to see that Gracen was coming back for sure.
What's your thoughts on Kip?
Also big dude. Big, different kind of big dude. More...
just muscular guy?
Yeah, lean.
Well, I don't know muscular, but he's more lean and just
lean.
Dude's neck is it is weird. Teddy's statue on that All-American wall we always make fun of looks like it'd be fake. It's not. He's built like a thumb. His neck it looks like his head sitting on top of a triangle. Muscles. And we met Kip at that event last year, and the dude's just built. He doesn't look like it, when he's around other big guys, but
yeah. So we went to the NIL, the Red Dirt Media event at the Noun Hotel, which was a lot of fun. We got to meet a few of the players more one-on-one and get to talk to them. But yeah, Kip was one that was there. Was he? Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
And then RSJ, of course, Nick Anderson at the
time.
Nick
Anderson, Jaden Gibson, Fadrillo Farouk. There was a lot of people there.
There's a few, yeah.
There was 20.
That was a year ago. That's kind of crazy. But I really like that Kip's coming back. As I've mentioned in other pods, I think he's going to be a leader going into next year. Vocal leader, and, leader by example. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping for more Kip 6s along the way, because it's so fun to say. So I'm excited to have him back, and I think he's just only going to improve. So
yeah, I agree. I don't really know if I can even add anything to that. It's pretty much all that you said, and just the mindset and confidence I think he brings coming back. And I'll be honest, I didn't really think it was a worry that he was going to come back, but it's always nice to have that little boost of confidence. Reassurance that he's back and he's going to be playing for sure. So it's going to be good. They're going to be, the linebacker position is going to be interesting. I'm hoping that you can see a Jaron make a jump to someone who you can really rely on, and add more depth to that position, because they have talent, especially when you lose a Lewis Carter. Having guys that you can trust to come in that have experience in the system is going to be invaluable. So retaining him, and we had talked about last week how the strategy I think from now on, especially for teams that recruit well, is just going to be spending money to retain instead of spending money in the portal to pick up new pieces. And then you really just spend, not even to find a big name, but to find a guy that you think can at least give you a couple snaps a game to give your starters or best players a rest. And I think if you go about it like that, I'm excited where OU is, especially with what they have returning. Throughout the defense, especially if you get a healthy Gentry Williams and guys of that sort.
Don't we hope we can get him back this year?
Yes, yeah.
But I mentioned Kip 6, so I have to tell the story.
Oh, yeah.
Because, so we all know we're quite big football fans. And we went out to Arkansas during the Auburn game because it was one of my best friend's 30th birthday, and her husband had planned this whole weekend or whole Saturday for her, essentially. So we're watching the game at their house to start, and then get in the car, we're listening to it. And, we started off hot with the Michael Hawkins touchdown, so we were like, wow, this is going to be great. And then it just progressively was not super great. We're at Topgolf, and, we're playing along. We're being good party guest, if you will. And OU starts not doing well. They start to lose and just poop starts to hit the fan. And Chad and I stopped playing Topgolf. Our eyes were peeled on the television. We were not taking any more swings. We couldn't. We were dead in the face, energy off, vibes bad. And one of my best friends, too, that was there, she kept checking every so often. Do you guys want to hit? Do you guys want to take your turn? And we're like, no, go ahead, keep going. I think she played Topgolf by herself for 1 full hour, just hitting the ball. And here's the thing. We knew we were being ridiculous. We knew that.
Absolutely.
We knew that our vibes were not good. And we knew that should we lose, because we were going on to continue the evening at this place with food trucks and stuff, we knew that we had 5 minutes to perk up Buttercup and not make it awkward for everybody else in the evening.
Right.
So we're watching games as we do. We're drawing a little bit of attention from other bays, if you will. Well, Kip Lewis gets his interception. We jump up out of our seats.
Yeah.
Yell, literally are jumping.
Acted ridiculous.
Acted totally ridiculous. We made fools of ourselves. And again, all the bays start looking at us because the Arkansas game was also going on at the time.
They were playing A&M.
So they were thinking maybe something good happened for Arkansas. So they were disappointed that was not the case. Yeah. And then they started laughing at us, and we were like, we're so sorry. We really do apologize for our ridiculousness. And they were they're like, no, you're good. We get it. But no, Kip definitely saved the day for us because we ended up leaving and having a great evening the rest of the night because we didn't have to worry about being upset that we lost. But oof, for those, if you happen to be in this video and you saw us at Topgolf that day, our bad.
Yeah,
we're sorry. We'd like to say it was just a one-off, but we're like that.
Yeah, I apologize for how T acted. Like that scene in 300 where it shows Leonidas not reacting to the storm and the ship's being blown up. He just
haven't seen that movie.
Kept his Spartan core, keeps to who he is. That was me. I focused, really just not letting the emotion get the better of me, and it was just a good, solid win by the Sooners. We're gonna move on to our next. Stop. I was screaming at you crazy too.
He was screaming at you crazy too. His vibes were off too.
Oh, it was. We've talked about this before. I genuinely, maybe this is a problem with me or whoever I'm around, or maybe both of us, Steve, to be honest. I don't understand how people can have a good time or life when Oklahoma football isn't going well.
It's a bit dramatic.
Probably.
I say that. I used to be the same way, but we've gotten better.
Life is too dramatic. It ruins. I can't. It ruins my time anywhere I am.
Yeah.
I want to be that way, but it's just I can't do the laughy good to me. It physically affects me.
No, it's a problem that we have for sure. But we've gotten better. We've improved.
We have gotten better
because we've realized the ridiculousness of ourselves and try to get it in check. Do we always? No. Could it take us a little bit longer than it should? Probably. Yeah. But we're improving every day, getting better by better.
And also, everyone gets it. They've all been there. I can't stand the holier than thou. It's just a sport. No.
As long as we have fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah, we're not having fun if Oklahoma's not winning. So there's your statement gone right there. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
It's just but yeah. So that was our Kip 6, just all time story. It's still crazy that even happened and took place. But